Alright, so hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Once again starting another illustration. This time the subject is going to be Serina and Hanae. And I think I put the name in wrong, hold on. Yet, save that. Change it in the title. The basics of it is that working with nurses after swimsuits and after maids. At one point we'll come to this spot where we are at now. We're working with nurses. That's what I'm saying, but for the most part I don't really have a plan here, so we're just gonna throw lines at the canvas like usual and just see what sticks. I have like a vague idea of what I could try, so we have this standard widescreen canvas right now. I'm just gonna work with that for a bit, just see how it feels. But this is currently not a pin, and this is currently not a black pin, and that is a thick ass pin. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna just do this ahead of time. Let me just increase the resolution by 2 times so that I don't end up with this problem where the pixels are too close together. Think of create a horizon line like right across here. Just say that. Actually, let's be smart and actually use a regular ruler for this for a change. I feel like I never used the ruler tool, but honestly, as long as we turn it off so that none of my lines stick to it, it's actually not a bad thing to have. We're not. Wait, can I? Is that currently sticking to the? Where's my line? That. Oh, that's drawing on the line. Oh, how do I change that? Hello, how you doing? Why am I not allowed to turn this line off? Or make it so that's not. Why are you not letting? Oh, you just very slightly missed my my spiel on choices today, but why can I not make this a thing that I don't have to draw against? Why is that doing that? Do I need to not use a linear ruler? If I make a perspective ruler, am I allowed to just, or symmetrical ruler, am I allowed to just turn it off like immediately? Yeah, I could just turn this off. Why am I not allowed to turn this one off? Why is this one an object? Okay, we're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna use a symmetrical ruler and just turn it off and use a normal ruler. So we're just gonna, I just need a line here because I want to use this to completely eyeball some perspective bit. Not using perspective ruler. I think I just looked at their profiles before. I think they're about the same height. And while you ignore the breast, their body type is actually more or less this. Yeah, his body type's about the same. So, let's see. We want to go like this, right? I'll go through the good old spiel again. First, it was swimsuits, then there were maids, and now we're on nurses. That's basically the conclusion I came to today. Actually, I kind of want a symmetrical ruler right down the middle. Okay, let's take a symmetrical ruler right down the middle. Where's my middle? 19, 20... A symmetrical ruler right down here. Okay, I'm gonna say it now. I don't have the best image of how exactly POV works, so we're just gonna go. This isn't a good idea. That to go. Let me just. Should just go both legs out forward, right? Has to be a little bit like, has to have a little bit of a curve. We bring the legs. Okay, I'm gonna go and take a look at some reference. We'll take a look at some images on a image board where I can search for the beautiful tag known as POV. And then we want to go sitting on, I think. Just go sit. Well, that's not what I was quite imagining. I don't want an idea what to do with a lid. What was this one here? Let's look at this one. Ah, that is closer. Kind of. Okay, I think we actually work without the things here. We take a higher height. In fact, I don't really need the rulers either. Let's just turn the roof off for a bit and just see if I can figure something out. Why's my mapping pin at tiny ass size? I mean, it doesn't really matter while I'm sketching. But... You know, I could have sworn that Serina had... Oh no, not Serina, Hanae had a in-game nurse outfit at some point during the story. Apparently not. At least I couldn't find it. Okay, once again, I'm going to try and skip a whole bunch of steps in the drafting process, so I'm just going to basically try and mush my sketching in with my rough here. Hello, by the way. Do I need to twist her hair in any specific way? Does she face a different direction? Okay, it just follows the way her face is facing. Sure. So what's happening here? It is... Basically, there's a bit that crosses over the top, and then this is just coming down. I mean, I did see the event announcement for the coming event, but nothing came to mind. So, we're following the logic that after maids and swimsuits, and while this game just provides a lot of school uniforms, so those don't really count, we land at nurses. And that's as far as my brain went, so... I don't want to keep this. Actually, what was the other ratio I had for canvas? What was it? Find it. What was the ratio here? When 16, 9, 20, 400, 10, 80. That's what, like a little bit wider than 4. What are we looking at for the hair? We're going to throw that in tight to her eye. Tight to her eye. Doesn't have to be that. This is just out a bit. This has to twist a little, right? I'm gonna lean her face like really aggressively here. What? Yeah, I want to lean the... Okay, let me just go and just change up the angle a little bit while keeping largely what I'm doing here. Let me just make a new layer, because what I want is not this, what I want is closer to... like... This would be the base here. This would be like the top of the head would be like here. Kind of what I'm looking for. For who? I mean, the new event is all new characters. Oh well, all existing characters, but it's like the first, was it the first appearance as a playable character? Now, Serina and Hanae have, or like they both already have a alternative skin. If you're looking for students that just don't have one at all, because they had like the Christmas one, what, like year 1 or something. I mean, beyond that, you're really just looking at whether popularity is high enough, right? Out of here, why is that a software razor? Give me a harder razor. This part is where like this strand of hair would be coming down behind. This should form the very long. I mean, outside of like the very popular characters, I really don't think I'll be hitting a third variation particularly quickly. What is that? Is that a ribbon? What's this hanging off her here? Is that her hair? What is that? Oh no, alright, let me turn the game on. I 100% definitely have a memorial lobby of how old of a character she is. I'm pretty sure the memorial lobby, at least looking at the little screenshot I can see on the wiki, it shows her head from that side. I don't want to put it in that deep, do I? I actually want that to be relatively self-contained. Okay. Alright, clicking buttons on the game. I need to just dig out her memorial lobby. Alright, let's have a look. Where is she? Alright, let's click on that. Not order by name. Koshi Seihyo. And while we're at it, no Hanae. Is that a fitter? That's a fitter. Well, it looks like it's part of her hair. Why does it look like it's part of her hair? I mean, that looks like it's part of her hair, doesn't it? Coming down here? That's 100% a fitter. Or, if it's not a fitter, it's a leaf. It doesn't really look like hair. Well, I mean, I guess that's enough information for the most part. Alright, we'll roll with it. But basically, her nurse cap would be what, like, across here, I think. How wide is it? Like, relatively wide? The plus would be like here, cross. That means actually let me just you give me. Let me just save this into here as well. I don't want to have her lashes at an angle where they're mostly covering her eyes. idea is kind of like something like this. This will hang out. This will hang up on this. I want to kind of pull her body in a way where the neck needs to be what, like. That the body itself is going. How thick do we want the body here? No, this should like twist down, right? So the chest is like here. That puts the stomach, the hip will be like about here. That means that leg, and we put the knee just like straight forward almost. I want to bring arm towards the camera. This will be what, coming down at like an angle like this. She doesn't have wings, does she? It's like random stuff just like thinking up of. Like they're both wingless, right? Wingless, hornless, tailless. And of course we're still packing that waifu thickness right around the hip area. I think I need to actually like very aggressively bring in the hourglass shape of the body like right here, so that's almost coming all the way over there. You like bring it back out again so that we could like just have a just like what? Want to like bring a knee forward. the head's like about, I mean, she's like mostly facing forward, so like, go like maybe a little bit on the side here. That means that her side tail has to be like right here. So, her hair still comes down behind that. And this is where the fitter's coming down, right? This weird fitter thing that I think it comes down behind her ear. I mean, her hair's completely covering that portion of her head, so don't really worry about her ears at all. Like the fitter itself will like come down like right over her body here. Probably give her a little bit. Bring her shoulder out to like here. We'll be pretty early, right? The arm should be getting wider as it comes towards the camera. Okay, we want something like... do I have something round here? I do. It'll be, what, like... So... working with a stethoscope here, so... If we say that the stethoscope is, what, like, circle like this, then... Or should it be bigger than that? I mean, stethoscope isn't that big. It should, like, fit within the palm, right? Like the actual in bit. Like it shouldn't be any bigger than the palm. So we go finger over the top, thumb rolling around it. And then the other fingers will be... What do you do with the other fingers of a stethoscope? Wait, that's on the wrong side, isn't it? Thumb with the inside. Wait, and then the other fingers are just like to wrap around on the far side here. I'm not gonna try and draw a proper hand right now. Just something like along the lines of this, right? And then that means that you should actually be able to see at least some part of the hand like below this. It'll be like the thumb muscle will be like right here, the rest of the thumb will be here, the rest of the hand will be like here. Even we can kind of hide the hand like behind it. Then the arm will be like what, like coming from... Still need this. Turn this off for a bit. I think I want to pull in a little aggressively on the eye. I feel like if I wanted to search, I could probably find the exact pose I need by... Actually, let me try a different tag. POV and then Ayande. Um, that's one way to go about it. Not quite what I needed. It was close, which is still the funny bit. And then we kind of want to just like stretch her, kind of want her hand to be like, her body just be like leaning into frame, right? So probably about there. Let's say about there. That seems like a good size, right? Alright, then we're looking at... I just... you know what? I have it open. That, do this. Give me the whole of this. That actually gives a bit of front shot of them just standing. Without a giant gun in the middle. Very notably. Why does her regular portrait image make her look like she's way more why does her breast look so much bigger here? Is it just her pose? I mean, the other one looking down with the light was like there's not as much shadows because she's in shadow. It's like her cheerleader one also definitely makes it look like she's acting a lot there. Actually, admittedly, it looks less in a regular outfit. Okay, so kind of same deal. I want her leaning into the shot. How do we want to do this? I mean, honestly, if I can, I'd like to fit at least one shot of the band-aids on her twin tails into the shot, so I might want to actually turn her head a little bit more just to fit that in. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, that's our hairline. Oh, yeah, that's our hairline. Okay, that means that we need to actually go up quite a bit, don't we? Root is about here. Hairline is about here. Does that need to be higher? Yeah, hairline's like it. And based on our hit angle, this will be a significantly larger amount. Hmm. Ooh. Bup, 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 how's it feel? Yeah, this will be going what, over her head. Way out this way. This will pretty much be the edge of it. Up. Yeah, it does need a split here to form the twin tail. You can see her ear. This will be okay. We'll bring this in. That means that we're looking. She very much has a baby. Be very aggressive with her cheek. I'm not really beating it as much as I am beating it. Eyes really high. I think I've got one eye. Not really. Let's say it could be a bit more then. Not for this. I think I can do some adjustments from that. Because her nurse hat is going. Let me just bring her nurse hat up. Through here, there's a little bit of a band to like hold it to her head, so I better start aim for it. We'll just bring this down behind her ears. That means that her twin tail is. We go here then. Be like very generous with the birth of the twin tail, right? Very generous. Very, very generous. I actually wanted to just like send it out more. I want to like leave her body over a bit more than what I'm doing. I just haven't done that. Oh, that's like a problem here. Oh, hey. So I want to bring her body out. Let's see. Alright, let me sit down. Alright, you go over here, and chair comes over here. Alright. Oh, what was that? Oh, something just cracked. Oh, jeez. Let's see. Hmm. Ba la ba bum. Let's. Um. Ba la ba bum. Hmm. Ba. Um. Um. Hmm. Ba la ba bum. Hum. Hum. Hmm. Um. Hmm. How do I bring... I need to bring her body in more, don't I? Bring her body more back and almost like change the angle of her breast to be almost straight down. Hmm. Okay. Um... bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Let's just do that and... Bum, 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 bum. This. Hmm. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, what's the stethoscope look like? Scope. I did not know there was an O there. Okay, what's the inside of this thing look like? Which way does this pull around? She lifts and just pulls what, inwards. Lift the arm, and what happens at that point? Hmm. Ba, 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 bum. Ba, la, ba, bum, bum. Hmm. Um. Why do I need to find here. Um. Let's see. Hmm. Uh. Hmm. Let's see. Hmm. ba la ba bum. Hum. Hum. Ba la ba bum. Oh, indeed. Um. Hmm. What? Hmm. 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 Um. Hmm. Ba ba bum ba la ba bum. Mr. Ribbon. What do I want to do? Oh, good. Cheers, stopping by. How does that feel? Alright. Ba la ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, bum. Let's. Alright, what am I doing? Actually about, well, actually this is about food. Okay, it's that beautiful time where I got stare just to decide where I want to go here with it or not. So let me just finish up this part for the day. I think I'm actually okay with where this is sitting. Alright, let us just chill for the rest of the day then. Need to think of what to do with Hanae's right hand. Thinking of having her hold a syringe or two, but don't know how that would feel. One with the perspective, which basically means that the upper bodies are significantly further forward than the lower bodies. Does make the perspective a little bit weird on the hands as well. The hands would be further forward. But beyond that, I think the draft is in an okay spot. At least it's not in a spot where just looking at it pisses me off. So that's always a good start. Alright. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Still one more day, sheesh. I'll probably do those extras, shouldn't I? We'll see if I can do them. Actually, wait, no. I know the next event's gonna include Wild Hunt and Valkyrie. I think I have plenty of that. Probably should look for Wild Hunt books. Holy. Enough for me to just squeeze the rest of the stamina out of here. We just do it all in one. Glorious. Alright. Let's see, what are we dealing with here? That looks like a very stock standard just damage team. Interesting. Right through there. Here's the boss. Wait, what is that? Why? There's something coming in from miles away. Oh, hi. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, looks about right. That looks like a stock standard big boom boom damage team. Again. Okay. Oh, I can't squeeze them both in there, that's unfortunate. You're yellowish red. Oh, blew her up, okay. Probably Alice, right? You know, just buffer, blow through here. Okay, very good. I don't know if I can finish the last one, but alright, I think we'll just finish up here for the day. Sketch I think is okay, an okay spot. So figure out what to do with Hanae's right hand, which is really the only thing left here. I haven't really thought about it. Maybe just have her reach forward into the camera as well. Into the very POV shot. If possible, I'd like to actually have like one leg up on each of them. Kinda like the climbing over. Maybe we'll lift the whole thing up a little bit, just like do the whole chest area up right over here. But otherwise, apart from that, I think this is okay. So anyways, thank you very much for watching today's session of drafting. If you want to see more of this, be subscribed or following depending on where you're watching from. Leave a like, it helps me out, and I'll see you again next time.